We are in the month of April and a lot of interesting phones have either already launched or they are about to be launched. In all, the month of April is proving to be very exciting, especially for us Indians, because we have a host of devices that are coming up. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 8 smartphones that are launching in the month of April. We will cover the flagships under 40,000, under 30,000 and under 20,000 as well. So before we get into the details, if you haven't already, please subscribe because it doesn't cost you anything and it really motivates us to make amazing content like this. Now without further ado, hello awesome people, welcome to Phone Ops. My name is Kailash. Let's get going. So the first quarter of 2023 was very exciting as far as new launches are concerned, but April is proving to be quite busy as well. We have around 10 to 12 phones which are supposed to launch this month. Out of that, I am pretty sure these 8 devices are launching or already have launched. To begin with flagships, on 13th of April, Asus India have launched the ROG Phone 7 and 7 Ultimate, a high-end gaming device, and it looks very exciting just like every year. It comes with a 6.8-inch 165Hz AMOLED display, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, that is the latest processor, 64 megapixel triple camera setup, 6000 milliamperes of battery with 65 watt charging. The vanilla Asus ROG Phone 7 is priced at 74,999, which comes with 12 GB RAM and 256 internal, and the Ultimate starts at 99,999, 16 GB RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. I don't know who buys these phones, but if you're a gamer and you want an Android device and you have a lot of money lying around, you can definitely look at ROG Phone. Now towards the end of April, we will see Vivo's new X90 series coming to India. These are camera-centric devices and it will be really exciting how they turn out to be in India, because in China, the launch has been great and the sales have been pretty decent. But if we talk about the specifications, we have a 6.38-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, once again a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 and a 50 megapixel Zeiss triple camera setup. Now let's move on to smartphones under 40,000. There is one such device that is launching in the month of April, and it's exciting to hear that Realme is coming up with this device in India. That is the Realme GT3. The highlight here is 240 watts of charging. That's the fastest that I've heard or seen on any of the devices. So the Realme GT3 will have a 6.7-inch 1.5K 144Hz AMOLED panel, a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2. Now let me tell you, the 7 Plus Gen 2 in some scenarios can outperform the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 as well. It does have a 50 megapixel triple camera setup, a 4600 milliampere battery, and yes, 240 watts of charging. It is expected to be launched by the end of April. Now let's move on to smartphones under 30,000 here. We have 3 entries in this segment. The first one being the Vivo V27e. Now the Vivo V27 series launched a month back and it's doing pretty decent, but the Vivo V27e is going to be a lower spec model, entry level sort of a device. It should be priced between 20 and 25,000 rupees. Talking about the specifications, it is rumored to have a 6.62-inch 120Hz AMOLED screen, a MediaTek Helio G99 chip, 64 megapixel triple camera, 4600 milliampere battery with 66 watt charging, and once again this is scheduled to be launched by the end of April. Now what was already launched on the 6th of April was the Note 12 Turbo, launched as the Poco F5 in India. Another device powered by the newest Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2, 6.67 inches FHD Plus panel with 120Hz refresh rate, that is OLED, a Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 2 and a 64 megapixel triple camera. It will be interesting to see how the Poco F5 behaves in India, because the Poco F4 was received pretty decently. Samsung in the mid-range, the Samsung M54 5G is also scheduled to be launched in the month of April. The specifications are a 6.7-inch FHD plus 120Hz display. You have Exynos 1380, 108 megapixel OIS triple camera, a big 6000 milliampere battery along with 25 watt charging. Samsung mid-rangers of lately have been doing pretty great. Let's see how this one performs in the Indian market. Now we come to the last category in which we have a lot of interesting stuff going on, because under 20,000 is where the main competition is, and we have 2 devices launching in the month of April, starting with the OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite, which is already launched. It doesn't really look like an amazing phone, but for the price it's pretty decent, and yes, if you like OnePlus, this is what you can try. Talking about the specifications, a 6.74-inch 120Hz LCD panel, a Snapdragon 695 tried and tested, a 5000 mAh battery with 67 watt charging, and yes, it has been launched on the 4th of April. Vivo, iQOO, these are sister companies, right? So they are launching one phone as two. Basically, we are talking about the Vivo T2 series. They will launch two variants in the T2 series, the T2 and the T2X, but iQOO is going to launch a similar device under the name Z7X. So let's talk about the specifications. This is going to be a 6.6 inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD panel. Again, a Snapdragon 695, 50 megapixel dual camera, and the launch date is mid-April, so it should be launched anytime soon. More such amazing videos are coming towards you, so please subscribe to PhoneOps and stay tuned for amazing content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Keep smiling. Take care. Goodbye.